I'm going to share some negotiation tips. And these are fun, right? Did you know you can literally, as a buyer, negotiate anything attached to or visually seen in a property that you're interested in? Case in point, I actually negotiated cows on a land listing, and we started out, we wanted 10 cows, and the sellers didn't want to give 10 cows, wound up with 4 cows and 1 bull. So everybody's happy, but we negotiated this, and that wasn't part of the land sale, that was extras. They saw the cows, they wanted the land, then they went out there, we saw the cows, and they're like, we want some cows. I'm like, well, how many do you want? Let's put in the offer, right? And so they wound up with cows. Anyway, so that's a kind of an extreme example. I've seen chickens in negotiations. Somebody had a coop in the yard, and they're like, we want the chicken coop and we want the chickens. Literally, you can put in the offer, right? What we want to be careful with, especially on the listing side, is if I receive an offer and they've asked for something such as a riding lawnmower, or maybe it was cows, what I want to do is return back with that, provided my sellers have agreed to this. And I want to say, yes, you can have that riding lawnmower. Here's what it's worth, right? It's worth $5,000. Or here's these cows. These cows are worth $1,500 a piece. Example, right? I don't know what's the cow's actually worth. I'm throwing that out there. But so I want to put a value on those things from the seller side back to the buyer side, because I want that buyer to know they didn't just throw something out there. They gave them something valuable within that sale. And so we need to make sure that we're not overreaching as on the buyer side, trying to grab more, thinking that was just free. Now we want to take off prices or whatever and try to attack my seller. No, we're going to make sure everybody's feeling equitable at the end of that. Does that make sense, right? This thing works best when we win-win. Sellers get what they want, buyers get what they want. We're not out to try to hurt each other. Negotiations work best when everybody wins. Make sense?